What happens next?
Hmm.
Gulp, gulp. What's you drinking this time, hmm?
Is it good?
Not really.
She sits her empty can on the ground. No surprise there.
Meow.
Every mouse in agreement while bashing around a small rubber ball. This is our first lunch without Miyuki. Actually, that means no fancy homemade lunch either. We pulled together the junk food we scored from the corner store and cafeteria and started chowing down. It sucks.
How's your cheek?
Oh yeah, it's fine. I didn't realize until later that Miku left a big red handprint on my face for everyone to see. The current popular theory among our
Ugh.
classmates is that I must have tried to fill her up and consequently got my ass kicked. As much as I want to set the record straight, Miyuki hasn't been back to class since. So with no opportunity to defend myself, I bolted straight out of the classroom as soon as the lunch bell rang. I wonder where Miyuki ran off to. Oily suddenly stands up. She lifts up herself into the air.
Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop.
Still no service?
Maybe. Maybe the guy's just gone.
She starts to transmit once more. Maybe it's just her way of praying. She's always ostracized by our class. She spent every night sleeping in a manga cafe. She couldn't fit in the real world, so she needed a world of her own. She needed a god to make her reality into a video game. But can her god still save her, or will her prayers go unanswered?
Oh, hello.
Ah,
Miyuki?
yeah, we are just seeing things, are we?
Am I interrupting something?
No, of course not. We were waiting for you.
I brought a box lunch. Want some?
Yes, please. How about you, Aoi?
Aoi can't.
Aren't you hungry?
Aoi can't eat.
Oi, hey.
Put it right there.
Aoi tries to run over, but Miyuki stops her.
Aoi, where do you think you're going? I know you're hungry. Aoi is glitched. Glitched made me fall in love with Senenichi. But Senenichi belongs with you. And Aoi was supposed to be your friend. Which means Aoi betrayed you. So Aoi can't be friends with you any... We aren't friends.
Miyuki?
We're besties? What the... Because you guys want to bone the same dude? Is that the case? Best friends. Way closer than regular friends. Didn't you say you hated her? You and Senenichi are both important to me.
Is the food poisoned?
How could I not want the two of you to be happy? I think she's high. But you think I'm lying? Yeah. You are an actor after all. Alright, I'll prove it to you then.
Proven how?
With this.
She holds up a box lunch with... Good god, is that 4 tears? Oh.
After I heard you two hooked up, I went home to make all my best dishes. Sure.
You went home for this?
Don't report me to the teachers, okay?
She grins mischievously, the sort of grin she ordinarily never shows in class.
Miyuki. Can you really forgive me for everything Aoi's done? You can't help who you fall in love with. Isn't that right, Sanichi?
Yeah, sure it is.
Miyuki? Thank you so much. You're the best. I love you so
Anyway,
much.
throws her arms around Miyuki and starts to sob.
Hey now, come on, don't cry. No, you don't understand. These are happy tears. Trust me, I know.
Miyuki strokes Aloy's hair as she trembles, but her gaze is somewhere different. Somewhere far beyond the furthest reaches of the sky. Okay, guys? That's how it sounds a feast.
Yay! Food! Eat up!
The three of us sit on top of the roof of our little banquet. It's been a while since we last had a chance to do this, and man, I missed the flavor.
Nom nom nom! How is it good? Is it poison? Super mega good. The best in the whole world. What about you, Senenichi?
Absolutely exquisite.
Thanks. Oh, be sure to savor that rolled omelet. Got it?
Yes, yeah. It's really good. Wait, it tastes a little different from usual.
That must be the secret ingredient I added. I don't trust that secret ingredient.
Oh no. I guess so. Man, this really is.
Guess
I'm eating
so.
a decent home cooked meal in ages.
Did she mix in like her own like? She slapped him and then goes home and masturbates with that hand and then pours the juice into the omelet. Is that the
My
case?
theory, it's poison.
She added like cyanide in it. I mean, yeah, she definitely seems like the type to go yandere. What did you have for breakfast this morning? I had some of Aoi this morning.
Pizza style toast with ketchup, cheese, corn, and ham.
The only antidote to the poison. What about you, Aoi? Toast with ketchup, cheese, and corn and ham. Pizza style. I somehow doubt that was a coincidence.
Yeah, well,
Well,
you
you
know,
know-
I'm gonna let Aloy stay that make a cafe forever, so.
You don't have to explain yourself. Boop, boop. Wanna spend the night with us, Miyuki?
What?
What? The poison, it won't last that long until tonight. We can make it a slumber party. It'll be fun. What are you saying? I can't possibly spend the night at that boy's house. Ridiculous. Unthinkable. I mean, you did. You and me could cuddle together. No, thank you.
Oh.
We could have a threesome. Oh, hell yeah. I'd be down. I mean, I don't know how long that will last, but let's see.
Okay then.
What? I have no idea what it even means. Oh, she say so. She say so. I see.
The lady Dolph protests
Okay.
too much.
But Uru wants to cuddle too. What? Cuddling with Uru?
Aoi glances at the kitten playing with his rubber ball.
Well, maybe. Very fuzzy. Yeah. What? And warm. Ah! Toe beans! What is she even talking about? Tanuchi, please let me suck the cock.
Sorry, for your own good, I have to put my foot down. You and I both know you weren't able to sleep a wink.
Miyuki starts to pout.
Somehow, it feels like the three of us are finally back to normal.
Until you die of poison.
Yeah, what was her special ingredient?
Not like this. Don't. It's like he's doing it.
Soon to the roof, I watch over Aloy playing with every down a low level. Apparently Aloy's trying to teach her to match her pose.
What is she doing over there?
I think she's trying to imitate one of those beckoning cat statues.
What does she get out of it?
No idea, but knowing her, there's gotta be something she sees in it.
I feel bad for you having to put up with that nonsense.
She sighs.
Why does she force it? She should just be herself.
Right back at ya. Besties my ass. Seriously, don't push yourself.
I'm doing it for my own sake. I want to do this.
Alright. Yuki's so mature. In fact, she's so self-disciplined, it's a little worrying.
I'm sorry about earlier. I was confused and I lashed out and
It hurt like hell, you know.
I'm really sorry. Are you?
And after Mark 2, I didn't realize until after I got back to the classroom that everyone's gossiping about it.
I'll clear things up with them. You're just gonna tell the whole class like, yeah, I like the guy.
Yeah, he was being a bit rude, so I slapped him. Thanks, I appreciate it. I want to live my life outside the limelight. And to that end, I need Miyaki's help. So I appreciate that she's willing to cooperate. A lot, actually. And yet something about it doesn't feel right. Seems like a completely different person now compared to this morning when she slapped me. Could surely have come around to the idea in just a few short hours.
Hey, Senenichi?
Miyaki's dark hair dances in the breeze.
Believe in fate? Do you believe in fate, Senenichi?
Fate?
Yeah. There's so many paths in life. Choice A, choice B. Is it considered that brought you here?
No,
This
it was a
moment?
coincidence. We're going down a certain Pacific route to get to this moment.
Were you pulled here by the strings of fate?
He
The
was
strings of
sadly
fate brought me
pulled.
here.
I disagree. To me, there's no other choices in life. Old pet theory. What ifs don't exist? Only if I'd done this. If I only picked that, that's just hindsight talking. In reality, I could never have chosen differently. There's no such thing as free will. It's the synapses in my brain that make the choices for me. If you want to call it that fate, sure.
Gotcha.
She's mine now. I've known her long enough that I can't tell.
So, to you, even if you started your whole life over again, you still fall in love and end up with the same person? Is that right? Yes.
Yeah, basically.
Promise me.
I don't know, she grows my hand.
Promise me you believed in eternal love?
Where did this came from?
Promise me.
Eternal love, that seems a little extreme.
Don't try to get out of this.
You're hurting me.
Sorry. But
Despite her apology, makes no effort to let go.
please, you promised me this. It will be all the strength I need. This is just this one thing, and I will do anything for you. Okay? Promise me that love is eternal. Business is booming.
In a distance, I can hear Oi talking absently to herself. If two people share a kiss on the roof, their love will be eternal. This is why I believe that stupid legend. But I want to believe in my love for Aoi. This is awkward, but I guess there is no
you're going to make the promise?
There's
Promise.
Promise. I promise.
Good, thank you. No matter what happens, always believe that love is eternal, okay?
Okay. Something about the way she worded that bugs me. Seriously, where did she that come from all of a sudden? He's still quite clueless.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be able to pick up on any of this. Like, if a girl started bowing to me about that on the rooftop, I wouldn't, be able to pick up on it. Like, even, listening, to that, or even listening to that, I didn't pick up on it until you mentioned, oh, he's dense. I was like, oh, yeah.
Yes, he is dense. I'm not dense.
Yeah, I guess she does like him. I forgot, yeah.
Oh dear.
I guess it's obvious. Everyone picks up on it. I'm totally not the dense one here.
Happens to you in the future when some girl comes after you.
Oh, it's probably happened. I'm just too dumb to realize it.
Today we're at the bookstore in the middle of the shopping district. I go see through the manga as I wait for Aoi. We started off exploring the store together, but then a bunch of people wearing a school uniform showed up. We're still in the class. I'm still in the class. Nobody lately. I've got enough attention for a lifetime. If possible, I'd like to avoid any further future drama.
Thanks for waiting.
Aoi pops out of the store, eyes sparkling. What are you buying?
A book.
Yeah, I could guess that part.
A book about cats.
Oh, I see. Definitely a good idea to learn more about them now. She's not there after all. That said, I can still tell from the size of the bag she's holding that she definitely bought at least 2 other books. What else did you get?
It's a secret.
Oh,
Is it hentai?
You can't tell me?
Nope.
Why not?
Because it's a secret. Zoom in on that smile.
That's your smile. Her voice sounds oddly firm. Now I'm curious, but I guess I can't be forced you to tell me. Alright then, let's head home.
Yes! It cleared up. Now I get to see her beautiful smile. Okay.
She's happy now. I lead Aoi back through the shopping district. Once we make our way past all the busy streets, our pace slows.
Boop, 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 boop.
That's different.
Boop, boop. What's different?
Well, Aoi tips her head at me. Apparently she didn't realize she's been humming. No, nothing.
Nothing? Leia wants to know.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It's not fine.
It's nothing serious.
Boop, boop, boop.
Looks
Now you're making her sad. Say it.
Man, her expressions are also vibrant and cute.
What are you grinning at?
Oh, well, nothing. Sorry.
You're acting weird today, Sanemichi.
I was just thinking, you've gotten a lot more normal lately.
Normal?
Well, you know, you get mad when something upsets you, you hum when you're happy, stuff like that.
Hum?
Yeah, you were humming just now. You didn't even realize it, did you?
Boop boop.
Suddenly, AOA flashes pink.
Aoi wasn't humming.
Yes, you were.
Boop boop.
She also think of a counter argument.
Is Aoi getting more glitchy?
I don't think it's a bad thing. If anything, it's normal.
It is?
Besides, you know, we had the whole conversation on the roof that night. We're allowed to get as glitchy as you want. Are you glitching? Oh,
Aoi, are you Aoi? Are you glitching out too?
what? No.
But Senenichi, you're blushing. It's a glitch.
Mind your own business. I always smiles, but I can't help but smile too. Let's go.
The man smile. Senenichi.
If equality extends a hand, round the more important thing, reach out and lick my fingers with hers. Forget it. I don't care how the world sees us. Maybe always glitches just bred to me after all. It's nearly 10 o'clock. Normally I'll be getting ready for bed about now, but... Hey, Eru. I know, buddy, I'm hungry too. At this point, I have already read Aoi's cat owner's middle cover to cover twice. Bored, Eru and I sit around waiting for her. Then for the 13th time today, I hear her dash up the stairs.
Senenichi?
She calls to me from the other side of the door.
Well, what's this word mean? Come in?
Look, maybe I should just read the cookbook for you.
No! Aoi's not reading a cookbook. It's for a vocabulary test.
Right. I have a sigh. She's gonna be reading that cookbook she bought from the bookstore. It's really basic beginner level book too. No idea how she keeps up in the classroom, she's this illiterate. But she's clearly trying to cook for me while still trying to hide the fact that she can't read.
Senenichi?
The word you're looking for is cumin. It's a spice.
Oh, boop boop, got it. Oh, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 tablespoon olive oil.
Tablespoon? Always read the recipe carefully. Quickly corrected her. No way I'm gonna let her make such a basic mistake. Not if I can help it anyway. As far as I can tell, she's already tried her hand at hamburger steaks, curry, and okonomiyaki, waiting for each attempt to end in a miserable failure. Don't burn it this time, you hear me? Once you turn the burner on, don't you dare leave the room.
Okay. This time, Aoi won't leave the room. Ah!
Avery sits by the door and growls. Moments later, I catch a whiff of something burnt.
Ah!
Too late. Oh god, she was in the middle of cooking it. What are we gonna do, Avery? Avery looks at the floor. I'm so hungry I can't take anymore. I scoop on Avery down to the living room. As Avery devours his dinner. Together we stare outside to the completely black and stir fry. The It's very, very burnt. Over half of it at least. Maybe I could power through it and eat the other half. Lord help me. Don't eat burnt food.
Senenichi? This doesn't look too good, does?
Thanks for the dinner.
Boop boop.
Nom, nom, nom.
Senenichi?
Yum, yum. It's great. How do I describe it? It's got very refined, bitter flavor to the pears oil or the olive oil.
Are you crying?
Oh, he's a happy tears. Of course, I'm so pleased to eat your home cooking.
Awesome!
Oil grabs her focus shoves a bit of stir fresh him out. Oil wait.
Hey, wait! Boop boop. Boop. Boop 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 boop.
Female full of stir fresh, that's a little muffled shriek and dashes reloadable. Hey, are you okay?
It's yucky.
No, it is. I mean, okay. Maybe it's not good.
Yeah.
But believe me when I say this, I'm really, really touched you tried so hard to make this for me.
You are touched?
Yeah, it's the thought that counts, you know. Hopefully we still need something eventually.
Yeah.
Well, let's just whip something up with whatever we have left. Over the bridge to find nothing. The only thing there
Nothing.
is our stock of Yabberley's tomato juice.
I already used everything.
Ah, I see. Shall we go to the grocery store? No, they're gonna be closed by now. Okay, what are our options here?
Boop boop. You have the 12, 8,
hang
12.
on a second. We could go to the corner store, but that kind of feels like cheating. So instead I grab my phone and send a quick email. Email?
Thanks for dinner.
Oh, you always stuffs a full pasta in her mouth.
Boop boop boop.
How is it?
It's amazing. It's godlike.
Oh, you yells excitedly. No surprise there, I made the pasta sauce using Yabberley's, and so she is bound to like it.
Is this one of Miyuki's recipes?
You could say that. I wrote up a list of everything I had left in my house, then I even listed Miki and asked her if there's anything I could make with it, and this was the result. Thank God she still had pasta left. Even though I am enjoying this, I don't really like tomatoes usually.
Miyuki's better than me at everything.
So,
she doesn't. She's not as cute as you. Really?
You're
Here.
so she is. So is she.
Boop boop.
Are you waiting ahead?
But AA wants to make tasty food for you. If AO can't manage that, then we can't get married.
Married? My voice goes up an octave.
Is that bad?
Well, no.
Is AO too weird to marry?
No, that's not it. I just think it's a little early to be thinking about.
It's so confusing. But I was so touched. And you said my food was good. It made me so happy, and when AO is happy, zooming on the smile, makes AO want to kiss you. Are you sure this isn't a glitch?
Leo draws close and touches my shirt buttons. Everything that happened on the roof that night was just sort of spur of the moment, but tonight is different. If you're glitching, then so I am.
Senenichi. It's time for your dessert. Round 2.
I wrap my arms around her and push her down onto the sofa. Her body's bounced from the impact. I can see her soft, rosy lips, also close. And the cat is there. Just to hear his tiny pink tongue and his
The cat's getting away. Boop boop.
Error? Ero curls up and licks her cheek, and the little furbo curls up on the couch and falls asleep. Welp.
Must be sleepy, huh?
It is pretty late. Even Frenzy the cat's gotta sleep sometimes, I guess. Slowly sit up, taking care not to nudge Ero. Sight is so heartwarming that it easily kills the sexy mood.
Everyone's so warm.
Apparently AOI and I are on the same page. Well, that reminds me. We should get Ero a collar sometime.
Collar?
They say you need a collar of a kitten from an early age, or else they won't wear them when they get older. It would be a good idea to get an ID tag made too.
Okay, we can get it at Catnip.
Sounds good.
The shopping trip. I better try to look my best.
AOI pulls the kitty hairpin from her pocket and smiles down at it. She really does cherish that thing well. Alright then, maybe this week we can invite Yuki and...
Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
Nothing. We can go as a trio, me, you, and Miyuki. Oh, it's been a while, so it'll be fun.
She smiles
I'm
and puzzles
disappointed.
with Ero, but there's a hint of hesitation in her voice. She just wants to be with you.